We know that the world is in a sorry state, and I think that we all need to dedicate our orgasmic experience to the healing of the planet. Yeah. And if we could just visualize sending this vibration of love, this Kundalini streaming around the planet, it would make a difference, I am sure. Because, you know, when I first started with Tantra, okay, I think the first workshop I taught was in 1978. And many say that I was the one that brought it to the West. And when I brought it, I was definitely the only one on the scene. I'm talking now about the European countries. And I remember nobody had a clue about what was a Tibetan singing bowl. They'd never heard one, they'd never seen one, they didn't know. Nobody had a clue what is a ritual, okay? I showed them my first ritual on my birthday with 3 men. So I had to create a ritual to make that all, you know, kosher. It was a fun ritual. I had a red ribbon tied around each of their vajrans. But anyway, nobody had heard about, you know, a tantric ritual, and nobody was using music in their sessions either. So I designed by chance the great job for myself is to be having the best possible orgasms and to be paid a lot of money to teach other people how to do it. Cool job. And actually I got into it because I really, really believed that what I was exploring and experiencing, I had to share it with others. I was sincerely believing that because I was a trained psychologist. And I wanted to bring all the tools of humanistic psychology into this particular path so that I would make it available for Western people. And so this is how it started. So now many teachers will say, okay, well, if I ask you why do you want to become a teacher, you said it in your feedback. What's your name? Adam. Hey, what a fitting name. Adam. Yeah, that's what Adam did. Okay, so they'll say, well, I want to share it with other people. That, my dear friends, establishes what? That you want to share it with other people. Why? Why? Well, the typical spiritual answer would be, and it's a correct one, answering the needs of the world. Okay? I see that people are unhappy. I see that 70% of their unhappiness is based on what? Sexual dissatisfaction? Is based on the fact that when he lands, she hasn't even had a chance to take off? Hey, well, that's a fact. Look around. So, you want to teach, you want to share your bliss with other people because you see that you have a mission to eradicate sexual ignorance on this planet. And that mission, my friends, to become an activist for love is urgent. That mission comes at a time when we have, and listen to this, it's first-hand information, more than 2 million children that are taken away every year to be taken as sexual slaves. They are taken away in sexual slavery starting at the ripe old age of 4. Okay? And I have a friend who has an orphanage in India that I'm going to visit shortly that has risked her life many times to save the children from the brothels in Bombay. And she's writing a book about it because those adventures are, I would say, really, really striking and gut-gripping. So, answering the needs of the world. There are many. And then, when you work, another thing that is absolutely needed when you become a teacher is humility. And many people, when they believe, they think they're better than the others. They think they know more. They think that everything they do is perfect. They think that because they've got the podium, everybody else in the audience is a part of their harem. Have you ever met any of these people? I am as culprit, as coupable, as you say in English? Guilty of this as any other man around here. I have had my time in this particular stretch of exploration. I just concluded that doing it this way for a woman doesn't really work. So, but I did try it. So then, humility, what does it mean? It also means give. And give up desiring to receive what you give. Okay? Because desire, of course, is the motor of life, but it's the path to hell. We all know that. Why? Because desire takes you away from the present moment. When you're in desire, you go, I want to go to the garden right now. I'm ready now. And you're not anymore in your center. You're not anymore present. You're not anymore detached. You're ahead of yourself. And then the woman is ahead of herself because she wants it this way, in this position. This point should be touched. And how long it should go, right? I mean, you know, it's a tough job to be a Tantra teacher. First of all, you've got to go to the heights of bliss and, my friends, stay detached. How about that? And we all know that when Yoni and Vajra meet, detachment goes out the window. Because when Yoni and Vajra meet, all our bad habits come running through the window and through the door. Because when Yoni and Vajra meet, we've got her parents, her grandparents, her aunts and uncles in the back of her head, and we've got his parents, his grandparents, his aunts and uncles in the back of his head. And they're all sitting there having a conversation saying, I think you should do it this way. You know, we've never heard about this way of going in our time. This is a little kinky. And, you know, this is totally unacceptable. And besides, they should get married. What are they having? We're no business doing this now with us, right? And so in the middle of the action, we've got all these thoughts coming in. You know, and she wants protection, and she wants, you know, monogamy, and she wants him to stay, and he's geared and wired to distribute his seed and make his tribe the largest possible, so he's ready to go here, and ready to go there, and ready to go there. We've got problems, okay? And, you know, when you become a Tantra teacher, you gotta deal with it, okay? And your way is not everybody else's way. So, you know, it's a job.